morning, everybody. Can you see where I am today? That's right, I'm in Miss Knight's class in reception. Well, I hope you've all had a lovely weekend celebrating the 75th anniversary of VE Day. We were so lucky that the sun shone. Maybe you went out in your gardens and had a little street party of your very, very own. Well, this is our 4th assembly of the summer term. We're going to carry on thinking about what it means to be brave, but first of all, we're going to see who has got themselves a merit certificate this week. So in reception, Miss Knight would like one for Maya, who has been reading lots of tricky words and sending lots of lovely video messages to Miss Knight. She would also like one for Imogen, who has been learning the Mavis rhyme perfectly. Well done, girls. Mrs. Lawford would like one for Jessica, who's been working hard all week, especially in maths. She would also like one for Sophia, who's worked hard to find the lion inside of her. What a lovely reason to get a merit, Sophia, and has also been reading her common exception words so well. Mrs. Lawford would also like one for Winnie, who's also been doing some super maths and spotting mistakes and making those changes all by herself. Mrs. Kitto would like one for Ernie, who's worked really hard with his reading and writing at home. One for Georgie, who created an amazing Mini Beast account. One for Elsie, who's been finding out and sharing some amazing spider facts. Well done, Elsie. Mrs. Fiddler would like one for Neve for some amazing artwork and some fantastic forest school work. I think that's also from Mrs. Gray, Neve. Mrs. Fiddler would like one for Martha, who's worked hard in everything and has also been doing some wonderful video and audio explanations which have made Mrs. Fiddler smile. She would like one for Marnie for her marvellous mud hut, which included a detailed guided tour. One for Sunny for fantastic explanations in English and in RS, and I definitely agree with that, Sunny. And finally, one for Charlie, for all of his hard work in everything, especially his super work on fractions. Well done to all of you. I will be popping these in the post a little bit later today, along with one of the merit stickers which you can wear to show how proud your teachers are of you. Now, I've also got the star tin, which means somebody has earned themselves a star award, and that person is Ottilie. Well done, Ottilie. You've achieved your 70 rocket points, which means you are going to be wearing your gold badge on your blazer. So I'm going to pop this into the post to you as well. Well done, everybody. So last week we read about that little mouse who found the lion inside of him. And I found another story about somebody who finds the lion inside of them. And this story is called A Little Bit Brave. Logan was a stay-at-home bunny. His friend Luna was the daring one. She had new adventures every day. They sounded quite exciting, but rather frightening too. So whenever Luna said, "Come out with me, it's fun," Logan said, "Oh no, I'll never go outside. It's far too scary." At last, Luna had had enough. "You have to come out with me." "You're no fun," said Luna. "I'm too scared," said Logan. "Sometimes, Logan, you just have to be a little bit brave," shouted Luna, and she stomped out. Logan tried to have a normal morning. He watered his indoor plants. He dusted his shell collection. He baked some biscuits, but nothing felt right. He was very upset. Luna had never been angry with him before. "I have to make it up to her right away," he thought. There was just one problem. Luna was outside. It would be an adventure, and Logan had never had one of those. He had no idea what to pack, so he took a snorkel, a torch, and a tin of biscuits. Then he put on his favourite scarf, plucked up all his courage, and tiptoed out. It was strange and noisy in the woods. There was flapping and scurrying, tweeting and rustling. I knew it would be scary, thought Logan. He took a deep breath and called, Luna! There was no reply. But lots of other animals scampered up. Luna, they said, she's the bravest bunny in the world. She dives into the river to collect shells, said an otter. She rides around the forest on my back, said a deer. She explores the deep, dark caves and goes looking for bears, said a fox. That sounds so scary, said Logan. But if you do those things too, said a mouse, perhaps you'll find her. So that's exactly what Logan did. First, he dived into the river. Splash! It was chilly. It was lucky he packed his snorkel. There was a whole new world underwater. Logan saw fish and frogs and snails, but he didn't see Luna. Then he rode off with the deer. Whoosh! My, it was fast. It was lucky he brought his scarf to help him hold on. There was a whole new world in the woods. He saw sparrows and squirrels and butterflies, but he didn't see Luna. Then he tiptoed into a cave. It was lucky he packed his torch. There was a whole new world in the dark. He saw bats and spiders and sleeping bears, but he didn't see Luna. Logan was amazed at all the things he'd done. If only I could find Luna, he said. She'd be really proud of me. He was so chuffed he decided to have a biscuit. But before he could open the tin, he heard a shout. Stay back, you wicked wolf! That voice sounded very familiar. In fact, it sounded just like Luna! Oh no! A huge hungry wolf was trying to eat her. Logan hid behind a tree. Suddenly he didn't feel brave at all. I want to go home, he whimpered. But he couldn't let Luna be eaten. So he picked up his biscuits, plucked up all his courage, and ran. No! He cried. Don't eat Luna! Eat my biscuits. Well, the wolf was very surprised. Biscuits, he said. I don't mind if I do. And he gobbled up the whole lot. The wolf was very friendly after that. That was amazing, cried Luna. When did you become so brave? I think it started this morning, said Logan, when I was baking biscuits. Luna laughed. Shall we go home and bake some more? I'd like that, said Logan. But first, we need another adventure. I really like that story. I like that Logan found his courage, and just like St. George, just like David in the story of David and Goliath, and just like that little mouse in the story last week, they discovered that once they'd found their courage, amazing things happened. And when I was reading that story, it reminded me of a song we sing. I'm going to show you some pictures. I wonder if you can tell somebody in your house who these are. That's right. We've got the What If Monster and the What If Buddy. And I thought we should sing that song today. So, up on your feet. A what if monster is whispering in my ear. A what if monster I don't want to hear. What if this he goes, what if that? What if you trip and you fall down flat? What if monster go away? I'm not listening, go away. We do like that song, don't we? I think I need to listen to my What If Buddy next time I see a horse and try to remember St. George, David, that little mouse, and Logan in the story to see if I can be a little bit brave and find that lion inside of me. Time to light the candle now, children. And time for you to put your hands together, close your eyes, and listen to today's prayer. Dear God, thank you for stories that show us that being worried and afraid are common feelings. Thank you for people who care for us and are always willing to listen. Thank you that you promise to be there for us whenever we need you. Amen. So, be sure to listen to your What If Buddies this week if you need to be a little bit brave. Have a wonderful week, Pre-Prep. I look forward again to seeing all of your work on Tapestry and Seesaw. Let's hope the sun keeps shining. So I think it's easier to be brave when the sun is shining. And I'll see you again next week.